if you're a Libra born September 23rd to October 22nd, what can you expect for the month of June 2019? Let's dial in and find out. So Libras, I see you entering June self-soothing, right? Like it just feels like, like you've been through a lot. Whether that means just you're super busy and you're tired, or there's just been a lot going on, but there's just really this self-soothing energy that you're taking care of yourself, which if you're not taking care of yourself, you absolutely should be taking care of yourself. So that's how I want you to be entering this month of June, is really like being in your heart, taking care of you. We've got a really light energy with June. It's the new moon of Gemini on June 3rd. We've got the full moon of Sagittarius on June 17th, which is just a lot of fun, vacation, enjoyment, just ease, right? So much easier. Now for some of you who are caught in life, and you're busy being a people pleaser or taking care of other people or whatever, you still have to take care of yourself. So make sure that you're balancing whatever life has in store for you with your own needs, with taking care of you, because if you need that resilience, right? You need to be able to honor that rhythm. And sometimes that means telling other people no, that I don't have the energy for it, or you do, but at a certain time in a certain place under certain conditions. So it's really about slowing down, knowing and meeting your own needs, self-soothing. Then that's going to really take you into a June that's more lighthearted, and you'll have more energy then, and you'll be more productive, and you'll have more energy to give to others if you actually slow down and take care of yourself first. Okay. So now let's move into relationships for Libra. For those of you that are in a coupled relationship, what can you expect for the month of June? Let's tune in and find out for those that again are in a coupled relationship. Yeah, I mean, it feels like a little bit like building blocks, like you're both taking turns building this relationship. You know, the focus is on you, then the focus is on them, and then the focus is on you. And each one of you are kind of like adding your element of the relationship. It feels like there's some communication that will get cleared up this month. That you may be going into therapy, or you may be doing some family therapy, or there may be some heavy stuff from the past that's being worked out or cleaned out. Sometimes, you know, June is spring cleaning. We're moving into the summer months. We're letting go of things. For some of you, you may be changing residences or changing things about yourself, your career, your job, whatever. And sometimes in the act of letting go of things, right? Like, oh, we're going to sell the couch, or we're remodeling the house. It can bring us to head of how we envision our future together, or how we envision, you know, the dynamics of the room. So even in your daily life, there may be some adjustments that's going to happen for you in daily living that's going to touch on some things in your relationship that need to be worked out about your future, about the now, about how both of you want to express your life together. So I see you both kind of picking and choosing what that looks like and how it looks with each other. So that's a good relationship. That's a good foundation that you're going to be building with one another. There's some changes, it feels like, that's happening in the foundation for each of you that is going to require some adjustments. And that can be scary, but it definitely is an opportunity for both of you to be heard. And that feels really good. And the other thing is, it doesn't feel like it has to be rushed. It feels like it's very methodical and thorough. Our job in this is just to be slow, to listen, to feel where the other person's at, and at the same time to be honest and true where we're at, and to compromise where we can, right? But it feels good. It feels like it's a positive forward momentum. It does feel like there's some tough stuff that has to be discussed, but also it feels less heavy than it's been. So I would say you're on the upside of things. I'd say you're on the uptick of things, personally and as a couple. Okay, so let's look at those of you that are interested in a romance or interested in a romantic relationship. Let's see what June has in store for you, Libras. So there is no shortage of opportunities, of friends or companions or parties to go to. And it's really about, what do you want? Do you want to hang out in groups? Do you want something individual? Because I feel like it's a smorgasbord. I feel like you have invitations coming from kind of every which way. And if you don't, it's because either one, you're sulking, you're feeling sorry for yourself or feeling bad or not feeling good about yourself. The invitations are there, but can you get yourself there, right? We're funny creatures, right? Like sometimes we don't feel good in our body, or like, oh, I don't like, I've got this zit on my face, or you know what, I'm 10 pounds heavy right now, or you know what, I didn't get my hair colored, or you know what, I haven't, I didn't get my teeth whitened. Whatever your standard is, if you're feeling sometimes, as Libra creatures do, if we're not feeling pretty, if we're not feeling handsome, we take ourselves out of the game if we're not up to par, right? And I don't want you to do that. So this month, if you're not having a good time, it's because you're in the way. So, tell your friends, don't let me be a buzzkill this month, right? Don't let me stay home because I'm feeling like my fat clothes don't fit, right? Whatever these stories are that we tell us. So arm yourself with your friends and say, guys, make sure this month that I don't become the Debbie Downer, and that you make sure that I show up, because I'm feeling like, if I don't have the energy or I'm just down, I'm not going to make the effort. So you can have the relationship show up. You just got to get out of your own way, which means maybe you don't look and feel your best in the moment, which is a story you're telling yourself. But if you get there, the excitement, the energy of people will pull you right out of it. And you'll immediately step into that space of feeling the love and feeling the energy and enjoying yourself. So your biggest thing, Libra, is to get out of your own way, stop being so damn self-critical, and just love yourself and go play and have fun. And if you do, you're going to find a person. You'll find that connection will be there, and it will be met, and you'll have a good time. Word of caution: be careful not to be swept away. And the reason I say that is, one, we all want to be swept away. But two, there is a danger in it not being real. There's a danger of it being, just being caught up and being connected with a liar, or somebody who, means well in the moment, but they can't follow through, which leaves you high and dry down the road. So the way we avoid this is not by staying home, by we go have fun, and we let it all come out in the action, right? So we go have a good time, and then we watch their actions. Are they following through? Are they being true to their word? Like that. Or are they flaking on me? If they're flaking on you, then it's just bullshit. Then you just know, okay, I get it. It was a of the moment relationship. It was an of the moment fun. It was one night, one time, that's it. I'm not going to base my life on this, right? So pay close attention to the actions, and then you won't have to worry, is that true or not true? Meaning, is there anything to this? Could this be a long-term relationship? If you notice that they're not following through or they're not following up, then it's a no, and it was just a good time, and that's all it is. Okay, let's move into money and career for Libras. What can you expect for the month of June? Oh, this is nice. A lot of money, especially like in the first week. Like, just there's unexpected money coming in, and more money, and just people calling you and unexpected opportunities. And especially in the middle of the month, even some more opportunities that you weren't expecting around the 15th. It may be even an opportunity to travel, to be taken off to Canada's coming up. So you may have an invite to go to Canada, but it's kind of spur of the moment. Can you get here? Go have fun. It's for your job, career, making money. I feel like the money's there. It's just, if you can travel, the money's really there. So just enjoy yourself. There's a lot of energy around traveling, a lot of energy around fun while you travel, work while you travel. So it's good travel. It's foreign, maybe even, and I see like both borders, Mexico and Mexico, like beaches, as well as Canada, right? So I'm seeing the two borders especially. Not so much like European connections, but definitely both quadrants of the U.S. see possibility of travel and work. So go, go have fun, enjoy. Don't look back. Don't worry about anybody else. You need it. right? You need to take care of yourself. You need to have some fun, and it's always good to get paid for having fun. All right, let's see if there's anything else in your career that might happen this month. Okay, that was interesting. I was seeing this dynamite, a stick of dynamite, and blowing up, and it's all flowers, like blooming, right? And so I take that there's an aspect of your career that just blows up in a good way, right? In a positive way, in a powerful way. And it feels like it could be word of mouth. Your job is to get out of the way, not stop the flow. And don't second guess, right? No second guessing of yourself. No second guessing of, do I want to? Do I not want to? Just say yes. Your only job this month, take care of you and just say yes. I know you want to be there for other people, but don't get caught in doing for them what they should be doing for themselves. Okay? So we can be there for others without having to physically be there. We can be there in energetically, sending them love and prayers, holding space for them, holding the consciousness that they are their best selves, that they're going to be their best selves, that, and seeing and projecting that for them instead of feeling sorry for them, right? There may be times when you do ask to actually physically go be with somebody, but not at your own expense, right? So you have to take care of yourself while taking care of somebody else. And because otherwise you're moving just kind of back into old patterns or old paradigms of giving your energy away. And that doesn't help you and it doesn't help them. And ultimately we end up feeling like victims and we become resentful. And not only that, but we can get run down. So it's about finding that balance of contributing to somebody else while taking care of ourselves. Okay. And so let's see what else. There was something else there about the career. Oh, and your career is growing. Like it really wants to expand. It really just like, it wants to rip at the seams, like from the new moon or the full moon on, which is the full moon is what? June 17th, there's a full moon in Sagittarius. And then June 21st is a summer solstice. I just see like the seams being ripped out, making room for expansive energy for your career and for you, your notoriety, who you are, what you do. Just lots of sparkle and lots of good energy. Don't make the mistake of trying to control it or slow it down or saying you're not ready. You're ready. You can handle the job. You can handle it. Don't worry about the kids. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about the partner. Everything will work out. But this is kind of like your time to shine. You've waited for this for a long time. So it's okay to step into it and to create it. Here's the danger. I don't want you to get into, oh, I hope this happens. Let me sit back and watch. Here's why. There's a lot of energy happening this month, but Neptune is also there. And Neptune can put us to sleep. It's that false optimism, like, oh, wow, this is so amazing. This is so exciting. It'll build us up. It'll make us feel really good. It'll inspire us. It's an exciting time, but it's hollow. It's empty. So I want you to use that energy, but also channel it all the way down into the body and down into the bottom of the feet and into the earth and ground it with action. Ground it with, what do I need? What is my participation? How do I need to show up? Who do I need to call? Who do I need to ask a favor from in order to generate that vision that I can see as possible? Don't sit back and hope that somebody's gonna, pick up the phone and do it for you. You have to ask and make it happen. It's right there. So that's what I'm saying is don't, you can see all the dots and everything happening. The seams are ripping apart. But don't just sit back and wait for it to happen. You have to get in there and ask for support and be part of it. And then it guarantees that it's going to happen. Otherwise, it can just be like a balloon that just like, there it goes, right? And nothing ever happens. It's just the opportunity, you see it, and it just goes away. So I don't want you to get caught that way. So you've got to ground it in through action. Through your action, getting involved, asking other people for support, all that stuff. And this is a huge month, and it's light and it's fun. And it's not at all like, oh my God, will you do me a favor? It's like, oh my God, you guys, I've got this stuff happening. You know, I'm so excited about it. Will you help me with it? And everybody who loves you is going to say, yes, let me get involved. So that's what you need to do. It will just exponentially launch yourself, launch you into the next level, right? Of whatever you've got going on for yourself, for your career. Okay, let's move into health. Anything else for your health, Libras, for this month? You know, it's really taking account of your heart. Like, where am I at? Where's my heart at? How I feel. It could also mean emotions, right? Like, it could mean to take care of your emotions because you could be emotionally tender this month. It could mean physically your heart, like that you are having heart issues or, you know, an irregular rhythm or whatever. And so you have to physically take care of your heart. I'm just seeing your hand on your heart. But it's about listening to you and your needs and what that is. And that's going to support your health. So that means it's like, if you've been feeling for a while, you need to get in an exercise class, or you need to hire a personal trainer, do it. If you feel like you need to eat a certain way or you need to go on a special protocol, do it. Whatever's been kind of nagging at you for your health, if you feel like you need to get into a doctor and run some tests, do it. You're an intuitive being. You understand your body. This is the month to follow through. So whatever it is for you, follow through, but listen to the heart, listen to what the message is, and then go do it, right? And then I feel like that it's just going to open up and you're going to be healthier and you're going to feel so glad that you did. Knowledge is power, especially in the body and especially around your health. Let's see what else is there. Okay, are there any surprises for Libras for this month? And if so, what are the surprises? It's almost like there's so much that goes on in the month of June. I feel like there's so much traveling, there's downtime, there's fun time, there's work, there's like, I've got got indigestion coming up just talking about it. It's making some of us just a little bit woozy, like all the back and forth. But the surprise is that it doesn't have to be so heavy. It doesn't have to be so much like work. That there is some heavy stuff, right? I'm not going to downplay life because some of you are going through some heavy stuff. Some of you are dealing with parents and pain, and some of you are dealing with your kids and their pain, and some of you are dealing with your own suffering and your own pain, and your partner's loss of identity or their loss of career, or your loss of identity or your loss of career, right? There's some big stuff. Pluto is kind of like pounding everybody, right? That energy that's been happening since the first of the year. Everybody's being squeezed. So the surprise is that you have patience, resilience, and that you don't have to go fast to get a lot done. And that you can be in the moment and be restored and have fun. And there's a lot of joy here. I'm trying to get to what this heaviness is because I can feel this heaviness in the heart. Oh, okay, good. So good. So there's somebody or something that you are worried about that's going to have a big relief. That's just, oh, thank God. Like there's going to be a big relief around some situation or person that you are worried about that's just going to have a big relief. And that's the surprise. That it actually turns out okay and that you're relieved. And now I can feel all the energy coming in. Okay, so that's the big surprise, that you're worrying for nothing. Well, I shouldn't say worrying for nothing because it's a very real situation, but there's a happy ending with it. So there we go. Okay, cool. All right, Libras, well, have an amazing month. Enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. That's the number one priority. Have fun. There's so much lighthearted energy here to go around. There's a lot of positive, powerful things. Money feels good. Money feels really, I want to say great. I just want to say there's a lot of money opportunities showing up for you this month. So if you have money worries, don't, because it's coming in. right away. So beginning the first week in June, it just feels like it's starting to come in, and it really amplifies towards the end of the month. So really good month for money, for career, for self-nurturing, taking care of yourself. And I still see you taking care of other people. So it's a full month, but there's a lot of fun to be had inside of the month. There's a lot of joy and happiness in this month too. All right, you guys, so much happening in so little time. Lots of love to you. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share, and comment below. And I look forward to connecting with you guys again next month. Have a great month, everybody.